Hello, we're going to go over removing and flipping your door handle if it has been installed upside down. The first step you would need to take is to pop off the exterior guards here. You could just take a flathead screwdriver and carefully pry under, and they should just come right off. Next, we are going to remove the lock cylinder. Sometimes when you do this, the lock can be slightly turned, so just take your key and turn it until you can pull out the lock cylinder. Next, we're going to remove the plate, handle plate, which is just a Phillips head on the top and a Phillips head on the bottom. These bolts actually go through to the other side and mesh into it. I'll show you. So this comes out. The bolt goes through and they meet in the middle and thread together, so it's one continuous bolt. So just unthread those. Rethread them when you set them down so they don't roll away. Then your door handles should pull out. You may need to loosen your Allen head screw. That would just be like this. And you loosen that. These weren't tight. Next, you're going to take your Phillips head screwdriver again and take out the lower screw here and the upper screw. And the door handle is removed. Okay. We're going to go over installing your door handle on your Janssen greenhouse. The first thing to take care of is sometimes from the factory, this plunger is in the incorrect orientation. So the correct orientation for this will be with the lock on the bottom, and the plunger will need to have the miter towards the greenhouse. So take a flathead screwdriver. And there's a flathead screw in here, and you want to loosen. If you loosen just in small increments, not all the way out, it should come out just enough to where you can spin this around and it pops back in. Then tighten and snug the screw. Next, you want to insert the mechanism into the door, and it's going to be installed with 2 Phillips head screws. Two Phillips head screws. Do one. You want to make sure that it is centered in the door. And then tighten this down. Not like that. There we go. Okay, next, I'm going to install the connection bar into the door handles. And what I've done here, to make sure the bar is centered, is to come in, draw a line an inch in from either side, and then you want that line to come in and mesh right with the edge of the brass, and then tighten it down. This will ensure that this bar stays centered in the door. And then the square bar gets placed through the door. The other side goes on. And before tightening this, we're going to install the door handle mounts. So this is the bolt. It goes through and then meshes into the bolt on the other side. So insert this piece, place your finger on it, and then insert from the other side. Once you get the top screw in, leave it a little bit loose, and then come and insert the bottom screw. Put a finger on one side and your Phillips head on the other side, and tighten it. Before you get it snug, visually reference the outside of the door and make sure it is straight up and down. This is the lock mechanism. It is shaped like that. You want to match it with the shape on the inside. It just slides through. You're going to thread a screw through the outside, and the screw will go into this hole here. So push it through the hole, even it up. Take your Phillips head lock screw, come in, snug down, remove your key, and now go ahead and tighten the Allen screws at the bottom of the door handle. Install your cover plates. That'll complete the installation.